No matter what, I'm going to be nervous. Even if it's here at home and I have some kind of showcase or battle, I'm always going to have some kind of jitter or nervousness about it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like bigger scale jams where, you got 300 competitors and like the day is super long and you're on a stage, that can be a little harder to tap into. But no matter what, I'm always going to be nervous.
We got a breakdancer from Anchorage, Alaska. He's known for doing haircuts. He's known from his musicality. He's in Rock Force Crew. We got no other than Bboy Jermz. We'll be talking about hiding in the breaking, his creativity, his mindset, his knowledge, lessons he's learned. My name is Tony47 and enjoy this episode. Hey, welcome to this episode. We got a B-boy from the deep North Pole. His musicality is on point. He's in Rock Force Crew. Bboy Jermz. What's up? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Thanks for having me.
Good. Before we kick it off, welcome to the show. I am your host, Tony47, and a little bit about me. I'm out here in Portland, Oregon. I've been breakdancing for 17 years, off and on. I won jams, I judged jams, I thrown jams out here in Portland. The context of this new channel and podcast is to explore your knowledge, your mindset, the lessons you learn, and most of all, inspire through your visual lens. Bboy Jermz,
yo, hell
hey,
yeah, that was
tell
bars,
me, tell me, how'd you get into breaking?
Man, I've been around breaking for a while. Like my brother, he used to break, my cousins used to break, so it's been around.
Nice.
I've been around hip hop for a while. But officially, it was like in 2000, late 2007. Me and Ives actually started exactly at the same time.
Oh, word.
We were at the rec center playing basketball, and we were just waiting for a ride. So they had a teen room where there's like a bunch of computers and a pool table and kind of just a place to chill. And these older cats, our homie Kim, homie Christian, and I think it was Minjay, and I think his name is Derek as well. But yeah, they were just getting down. They were like a couple years older than us. Kim specifically, his older brother used to chill with my older brother and Ives' older brother. So there was like some kind of mutual meeting there. Like we knew each other kind of, but not really. But they were breaking. And just from there, there's like, hey, I know you. You should try this. And we're like, all right. And since then, we just haven't stopped. Yeah.
So
yeah, that's sweet story right there. It's pretty short.
Okay, and you said back in high school, how old were you at the time?
Man, I was like 11. So that was
back in middle school. Okay.
End of sixth grade. 11, 12.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. There's a lot of people I talked to, and when they started back in middle school were like 12 years old. I'm like, and then they're progressing from like right now, they're like blown up, right? I started when I was 18, and so I started a little bit late, but I love the scene. I kept going and like keep gravitating to the scene. It's just amazing. So Jermz. So I know your name is Jermaine, right?
Yeah.
But is there a story like how did you get the name Jermz?
Yeah. So man, I went through like a handful of names, not gonna lie. But at first my official name was Sweats.
Really?
Yeah. And me and Ives were like in the car getting dropped off to the wreck, and we're just like, yo, what's our names? What should our names be? And I was like, your name should be Spikes because your hair's spiky.
Oh,
and then me Sweats because I was a heavy set kid, and all I did was every time, man, I'm just a sweater. I just sweat a lot. And then it moved on to like Rocky because I rocked the beat, and then like Fluffy because I was heavy, but I moved like very lightly. But then Jermz, it came naturally because it's half of my first name, Jerm.
Yeah.
I mean throughout high school, everyone was just calling me Jermz. And so my legal name is Jermine, Jermine.
Jermine, okay.
Jermine, but my family calls me Jermaine, which is weird. So all throughout my life, everyone's like, which one is it? I'm like, just call me Jerm. Just cut it short.
Cut it in half. There you go.
Yeah. And then yeah, I just stuck with Jermz. I know it's kind of like a universal name, but I mean, this is my name, so
Yeah, and that's dope. That's dope. I think that name is pretty sick. Like thinking of germs, like germs kind of like contagious when you're hearing your moves, your musicality, like you feel you and like it kind of get like digest into your style, right? It's kind of like a germ, right? So
yeah,
that's
for sure, for sure.
it is that's a dope name. Hell yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Hell yeah. So let's get into a little bit about your creativity. So I know you got this like funk within your dance style, which we all love, your groove, you let loose. Were you always like this, or has there been a time like, yo, I don't care no more. I'm gonna do me and get down and get loose?
Yeah, yeah, honestly, this is 100% me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, even before breaking, just being around dance, I was like learning how to, or just self-taught, like trying to pop and stuff like that. And I wasn't very agile or anything like that. I couldn't do flips or flares or anything like that. So
Uh-huh.
musicality and music in general was just my thing. So it's just something I stuck with. And yeah, I just
Yeah.
noticed as I get older, it's a gift. So I'm just really taking it full on with that.
That is a gift for sure. Cause I know people that, do crazy power and tricks, but they lack of like musicality and the flow with the music, right? And so it's
For sure.
definitely great that you flow with the music, hit those beats, like that's it's incredible. It's definitely a skill. So for
Thanks, man.
sure. Cool. Yes. And so how would you explain I know you just said actually a little bit about your creativity. How would you explain your style though, like through creativity, like through musicality, and then I know you can do like some food tricks and blow ups as well. Is there like any from your method or your mind? Is there anything um you would explain through there?
Oh man, just a breakdown. I guess my creativity is like it's a how I see it is like a culmination of styles. Because I'm so heavily influenced by like popping and waving and all these other things that are around as far as dance. I try not to separate it with breaking. I just try to see it as dance.
Oh,
Um,
nice. Yes, yes.
yes, first and foremost was like, okay, I learned how to six step and how to break like the foundations of breaking, but I knew that dancing was a big part of me, so I just like yeah, just try to treat it as one.
Yeah.
Um, and and even just with breaking, like it can be very limited, right? It's like circular movements and flips and freezes, just to put it down. But when I see, for instance, like open styles or all styles, it's like it's a different dimension. I don't know how to
It is.
explain it. It's like
Right,
how do
right.
I how do I take the way they think into breaking, right? Or their different concepts and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I try to implement like certain shapes and lines and a lot of yeah themes and concepts and honestly a lot of the inspiration comes from music in general, just how rhythm is, and I just play with it.
Yeah, kind of like the music kind of takes over you, how you feel at the moment, how you
Yeah,
gravitate to that sound.
for sure, for sure. And that's I don't know, I think that's like it's still kind of hard to like flip the switch sometimes. I know it doesn't seem like it, but there's dates where it's like, oh, I don't know if I can be this
Uh,
creative, so I'll just work on foundation or whatever. But
yeah, yeah,
yeah, just kind of I guess that's part of my gift too, is just like really letting go and like even if I don't really understand the music or if I don't know the song, I just like fuck it. Just
you feel the
just
beat.
guess.
You're like,
Yeah,
yes, this
for
beats.
sure.
I feel like this way because of this music right now, the way it sounds.
Yeah, and a big part of my like creating process is being a kid, like playing with different angles and
Yeah,
movements, but also being okay with being weird. Like dancing to not even just breaking music, just to whatever I feel for that day, and just being vulnerable. Like just okay, this feels weird, but it feels right, so I'm gonna just play with that.
Yeah, I love it. And you know, like that is a gift for you to feel like that and do that because I know there's a lot of people that like are really good, but they haven't let out their vulnerability to the music, right? And so for you letting go like that, I think that is a gift and ability for you to like, hey, I don't care what people think about me. I'm gonna get down and do me. So I think for you to be like that is definitely a blessing and a gift for you.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
And like I resonate a lot of it because when I was growing up in middle school, I couldn't hit no beats. I was playing DDR. She's like, oh yeah, my buddy was like, hey, hit this beats, right? I'm like, I don't know the beat. I see the arrows. And like, you know, later on through breaking and then music and like I was kind of self-cautious and had a lot of self-doubt at the time and like kind of like worried what other people were thinking. But at this state, I'm like, when I like practice by myself, like I hit rock the beat, I feel better like hitting the beat and stuff like that. And now I just don't care. I'm just like, I'm gonna do me and flowing like that. And I see other people still having kind of that mindset of kind of like worried about other people are thinking. And so I think it's incredible for you to not care and do that at a jam, do that at competitions and just be you and let go and have fun because a lot of people see that. And so I think that's incredible that your style of you doing that is great.
Thank you, man. And I mean, like, honestly, the reason why I do that is because that's naturally me, right? Like, like I can train power or tricks for a while, but I'm still not gonna feel as confident as I do with music.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I understand how you can feel. It's like, oh, I can't rock the beat the way this guy does, or whatever it is. But that's like when you walk into like a competition situation, and then that mindset switches, where it's like
Yeah.
this is what the judges are looking for. Like there's a whole game plan to that,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
and then the whole creation process of you just practicing. That's like it's hard to tap in completely, right? Like I have a hard time doing that still, even though it might not look like it. Like there's so much stuff that I don't do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's definitely a strategic because you know if you're at a battle, right? Every judge looks at different movements and for you to do all of it of what they're looking for
Yeah,
definitely
for
can
sure.
be play in that battle scene for the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey.
um yeah, I mean, like even with battling, like um with the scene is, I wouldn't say now, but in general how breaking battles are, it's like very can be very serious, right? Like
Yes. Yeah.
when I battle, it's like I try to have fun as much as I can, even if that means if I'm talking shit or making fun of something. Like as long as
Uh-huh.
I'm having fun, that'll open more doorways to like how I battle.
Cool. 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 Um, so a little bit about training and mindset. So, let's say if you're getting ready for a competition in the next 30 days, what would your training system look like?
Oof, that's
I know,
still like
I know, a little time to think in a quick
I'm still
moment,
trying to figure that out.
right?
Nah, the next like for like those 30 days or whatever the case may be is a lot of conditioning. Um, I try not to do like a lot of like weightlifting and stuff like that. There's a time and place for that
Yeah,
within the
yeah,
training, but a lot of it is going rounds with whoever I'm practicing with, and
yeah,
getting used to being in a flow state, um, and not even just like doing crazy sets, but just like being in the moment and like what you can do, and familiarizing when you are at a jam, right? So yeah, go round for
yeah.
round, and like when I do train with guys, sometimes we'll just go a long time, like 20, 30 rounds or so,
Uh-huh.
or we can or we listen to our bodies as well. So like we'll do like 5 rounds, chill, 5 rounds again, chill, 5 rounds again, chill, and then we'll have like we'll break it down to like how the practice will start. Like the first 10 to 15 or 20 minutes is just straight top rock, and then break it down to footwork for another 20, 30, and then the ending would be like power and freezes and stuff like that. Just really breaking down the foundation.
Yeah, makes sense. I think yeah, like practice and then definitely battling, going rounds after each other. Yeah, I think that's a real good method of training for sure.
And yeah, it's just honestly, it's just the stamina and the conditioning and endurance part of it is really key for me at least. Um, Going how long you can, and also like I guess hit workouts, like those sporadic like 30, 45 seconds of just going hard and treating it like that.
Dope, dope. Yeah, I totally 100% agree on that. Like I have a struggle like, hey, I know I can hit these moves during practices, but like sometimes at a jam, I'll go 2 rounds. All right, it's a tiebreaker. On my next round, I might do as good because my stamina got down and low. But I was like, I know I can hit these moves during practice. So stamina, I think definitely endurance. It's a great factor for your ability to hit moves and execute them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's funny because like, man, I never liked working out.
Uh-huh.
So like it's something that I'm still learning to this day, like what works for me and the different body types. Like I obviously I'm not like an airborne person, but you know, try different things, see what works out for my body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So like here's next question. So you've been on like local jams, high level jams. Is there a different type of nerve that kick in to compare to like a smaller jam? Um, as in like, jitters, nervous, how do you feel that time? Like, is there a different level of perspective from those type of jams? Um,
Yeah, I think it's a yes and no thing.
okay.
Um, I think I don't know if everyone feels the same way, but local jams and smaller scale, more intimate ones have a very special place in my heart where it's like it feels like home, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and I think no matter what, I'm gonna be nervous. Even if it's here at home and I have some kind of showcase or battle, I'm always gonna have some kind of jitter or nervousness about it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like bigger scale jams where you got 300 competitors and like the day is super long and you're on a stage,
Uh-huh.
or like the DJ is just not it or something. That can be a little harder to tap into, um, and that makes it seem
Oh,
like it's a performance more than anything, you know?
yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
So
sense.
but yeah, no matter what, I'm always gonna be nervous. And yeah, it's at the same time, it's kind of all the same. But yeah, I
Okay. So
prefer the
from
smaller
like
jams.
the smaller jams, you still have those jitters and nervous compared to like high level jams. They're about the same, let's just say. Is that
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. So those nervousness, da da da, over time you've been competing, you kind of understand the jitters, but then you're like you'll still feel it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the jitters will always be there, but there's always something that I do to help me uh like calm down a bit. And that's just breathing, like breath work, and also
Yeah.
um going out like in the middle of the circle and just dancing, having conversations with people and like have trying my best to make it feel at home or at practice.
Yeah. I think 100% agree. When I'm out at jam, I gotta hit a couple of cipher rounds to kind of like let it go, let it loose, to feel like, hey, I'm gonna be on stage eventually, or up on this hot spot to battle, and so better make sure I try to hit some ciphers just to get like let loose a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, even just conversations with people, that's how I see it too, like mentally. Physically you can get warm, but like mentally that's the like, okay, I can talk to this person,
Oh,
really like
okay,
icebreaker, like your first day at school, that's how I feel.
yeah. Oh, word, that's tight. That's tight. Actually, I haven't heard that. I heard like, hey, get down, hit the ciphers, feel loose, feel your body movement. But through conversation, it does help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least for me.
love
I
it,
mean, like
love it.
I can be both introvert and extrovert, so if I feel like I'm small, I'm just gonna like embrace it,
Yes, cool. Hell yeah. And um how long have you been breaking? Or like what year you said you started when you're 11? I don't know what year that was. How old were you at the
Yeah, that
time or from now?
so that was 2007.
Okay.
I'm 27 now, so that's
Oh,
about like
nice.
16 years, maybe
Yeah.
15 to
Yeah.
17 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how long I've been getting
Oh,
down.
wow. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And you're 20. Okay. I started in '06. Oh, like roughly I just started like at the end of '05 in '06. That was my senior in high school. So I'm older, right? So I got down a little bit later than I wish I would, but the knowledge and what your ability to see at that moment, it wasn't there. I wish it was sooner, right? But anyways, yeah, dope. Okay. 27, 20 27,
27 now, yeah.
27. Okay.
It's
Okay.
kind of a trip to say that.
I mean, I wish I was at 27. I'd be like, damn, let's go next 10 years. You gotta blow it
Yeah,
up, dude. Like, keep
for
doing it.
sure.
And so, how do you stay motivated to keep dancing?
Ooh. Um, I think it's the people you're around. Your circle is a big part. Um,
Yeah.
Man, it's I think music is a big one for me. Um, I don't really watch a lot of battles now. Um,
Uh,
as far as breaking, maybe like some of the main ones or whatever, but I guess just being intrigued in the history of it or and the future of it and the now and just kind of being submerged in that. Um, and also seeing that for me, it's just like seeing it as a kid, like, oh, this is dope. Like they're doing some crazy stuff and like kind of just looking at it like that. Um, yeah, just try my best to be inspired. There's obviously days where I'm like burnt out and I don't feel like dancing, but
for
I try
sure.
not to overdo that, you know. It's like it's a marathon kind of thing.
Yeah, it is for sure. One thing that keeps me going is like it is a passion and I'm inspired to do it. And now that I have kids and stuff, and I definitely have to keep active my ability to stay active, to like kick at them, do things with them. I don't want to just like sit there, hey, I'm done, I'm tired, like I don't want to do anything. But
Yeah,
definitely that culture of the hip hop and breaking does keep me inspired to keep going, just to see like the new gens, just to see going to like a jam, haven't been there for a while, and just to see the people that keep doing it definitely impacts me to like experience like damn, these guys are doing it. I should keep doing it. Like I've been around for a little while, and so the ability to drop some knowledge to help others and to grow and to keep doing it into hopefully a better thing for them in the future. It's definitely, it inspires me, and just seeing the ability and movement of the skill level now too definitely brings out like holy crap, like this is
Like,
crazy, right?
damn, double air flare, god
damn.
Yeah, for real. So that's not why it's being the Olympics or what?
Yeah,
It's
right.
crazy, dude. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I think that's also a big thing too is teaching.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't necessarily see myself as a teacher or even call myself a teacher, but teaching something that I know and then having people figure that out is also dope. It's like, oh, okay, like, and then the way they perceive that and their own perspective on how they do your thing or your method and the outcome of that is so totally different. You're like, damn, I
Uh-huh.
should have thought of that. I'm gonna bite that.
Yeah, right, right. Some of the
Yeah,
you see it from your movement from a different perspective or a different mindset, right? See how they twist the moves
exactly.
and stuff. And you're like, oh
Yeah,
whoa, I didn't think about it, but since I saw it, now I could do it.
yeah, exactly. And that stuff is a big trip to me. So I'm just like, it makes me more into it. I'm like, okay, how did you think of that? You know?
Yeah, yeah. That's dope. So when you say teaching, are you teaching right now?
Um, yes. So I have like I guess a private student.
Okay.
He's actually one of my good homies. I work with him at the barbershop. I'm a barber.
Oh, word. No
Um,
way. Okay.
yeah, and yeah, he approached me. He wanted to learn, so I'm teaching him like once or twice a week. I used to teach my nephews, but that comes and goes. I don't know what they want to do with
Yeah.
dance. And then I do a couple classes at the studio as well. Outside of breaking, it's just dancing.
Nice, nice, nice. It's always good to dip into different styles of dancing too, just to help different different mindset, but with like not just breaking, but a different level of like you got all styles, choreography, crumping, all different stuff. When you see that, you're like, oh man, because yeah, I can definitely resonate through that. Because when I hear some of the crumping music, I'm like, I'm trying to crump. I don't know how to crump. I want to
I
do
don't
it.
know, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try. I may look crazy.
yeah, yeah. Cool. So let's go through a little bit your challenges. Like, has there been any struggles or challenges in dancing, that you second guess on you're doing this?
Um, as of late, I mean, there's like minor injuries that everyone always goes through, whatever, if it's their
Yeah.
knee or whatever it is. That's always like a toll on your mental.
Right,
Um,
right.
it's, and also consistently going to jams and then not going to a jam for like a whole year. It's
Oh,
like because like with Rock Force, we did like a whole bunch of stuff last year. Like we almost did the whole year of just jams. And then
yeah.
this year I wanted to take a break and kind of balance out my life as well.
Yes.
Um and switching the whole training time to like just practicing, and the whole lifestyle of it was kind of hard for me. I'm just like, what am I training for? You know what I mean?
Yes.
like why am I going so hard today? Or my body's been hurting for X amount of time, and like, should I keep doing this? Or just life things that kind of get it all in the mix of it. um
Yeah,
yeah, I
definitely.
think that's where I'm at currently. And back then was just, I guess, pressure that anyone would put on yourself, on
Yeah.
ourselves. We're always our biggest critics, so it's like beating yourself up after a jam if you don't win, or not getting the right move for practice, or whatever goals that you set and you don't hit completely.
Yeah.
I tend to do that a lot. I'm a big overthinker. So if like, my crew, Rock Force, a lot of them are super powerful as far as power and stuff like that, and
Uh-huh.
me on the other
Right.
side of the spectrum, it's like, damn, I need to get a flare 90. You know what I mean? So it's like
Oh, right.
looking at it like that can really mess me up. But now it's cool. I just accept myself.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. You be the best version of what you can't be, right?
For
And
sure.
so,
For sure. Time and
yeah.
place for all of it. I'm still learning how to do these things.
Yeah, yeah. You got time. You're 27. You got a good 10 years, man.
Yeah, I've been taking collagen.
There you go. Cool. Cool. And let's so like um how is your how do you how is your support system in dancing? Like, I know, like, a thing for me, family and friends and stuff. I'd be like, oh, cool, I'm dancing and stuff like that. But my parents love it. They like that I dance, but then it's like, how do I, provide through that and stuff like that? And so, like, I feel like the support system for me was like kind of like up and down stuff like that, where it kind of like made me fell off a year or two. And I was like, dude, I gotta get back. And now to the point I'm like, I just don't care. I'm gonna do me, right? So, was there any
100%.
type how's your support system in dancing?
It's really good, man. I'm super blessed to have people who support me. Uh, my lady, she supports me 100%. Even if I'm gone for X amount of hours to practice and X amount of
Yeah.
days for jams and stuff like that. But yeah, she supports me 100%. My family supports me 100% as well. My sister, she has businesses. She has like a tax business and coffee business and stuff like that. But she actually funds a lot of my trips. She's like my sponsor,
Oh,
which
okay.
is super dope, because
That is
like
dope.
working, how that goes. Like trying to work and train and save money to go to a jam is it's a lot, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I mean, before, my family was just like, at least my dad was just like, oh, I first 6 months of breaking, I broke my arm.
Oh, no
And
way.
coming from like a minority family, they're not really trying to pay for medical bills. So
Yes.
my dad, my dad was just like, you shouldn't be doing this. Or my mom is like, you shouldn't be doing this. But then in time, it's like once I showed them and proved to them that I could do it, they're just like, oh damn, yeah, you proved me wrong. Sorry.
Right.
But and yeah, in general, like the support system is really good. Friends are really good. Everyone is very supportive. Super blessed for that.
Nice. That's amazing. That's real cool. Um, if you don't mind me asking, how did you break your arm? Was it through breaking
Uh,
or something
it
else?
was, it
What was
was.
it?
So I was breaking with Ives in my garage and my homie Nason,
Uh-huh.
and it was my dad's birthday. His birthday is on July 4th, and he's just chilling with the uncles in the garage. They were drinking and stuff, and we are just like, hey, let's go break in the garage. So we were practicing, and I was just feeling myself. I was like just learning air babies and like side chairs at the time. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, let me try air baby to a side chair.
Oh, okay.
So, and I was still really heavy. I didn't really have like the awareness of my body, but yeah, I tried to go from air baby to a side chair, and my arm, like I basically laid on my arm, like
Oh,
it went all the way back, and I was like, yo, I think I just broke my arm.
oh.
Yeah, that was like my first real injury. It was
Did it like
crazy.
invert your elbow in and out? Like one of those? Or like
No, like I like literally here. Let me see if I can. So I came from here, right, and then
uh-huh.
I laid on it, like
Oh, okay. So like it just kind of like
it popped out.
popped.
Yeah,
Oh man.
popped out, and it fractured a little bit.
Ah,
So I
dang.
was out for like 3 months. Supposed to be like 4 to 6, but I was just like, I can't wait no more.
Right, right, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
word. That's sick. Okay. That's a great
yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah, there's times I never broke a bone yet. Ever. And there's times I almost like inverted my arm and different things. I'm like, I feel like sometimes I'm like, how did I haven't broken an arm yet, but or break something yet. But I guess I'm
Shit, that's
blessed
good,
for
man.
so far.
Hell yeah, dude. I was crying. I was like, man, I can't break anymore. I would go to practice and just sit there, and I would like cry
Yeah,
because
you
I
see,
couldn't learn anything.
your
Yeah,
homies practicing and learning some new
yeah. I was
moves,
like,
just
man,
chilling.
yeah. It was tough, but it was cool.
Cool, cool. Um, so let's move around to future horizon. So are you working on any projects right now? Um, projects, what are you up to now? What are your goals in 2024? So let's bring it back. So like, what are you up to right now?
Right now it's just balance in life right now. So
Yeah.
I am training, but not like super super hard. Just picking and choosing my days and listening to my body and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
just working. Um, and yeah, figure being organized with my life in general.
For sure. For sure.
Um, and being at the studio as well. As far as projects, it's like I guess I don't really have a project. Most of the projects come out of the studio whenever we have a performance or something. That's
Okay.
when I'll play with stuff like that, like routines and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, as far as projects, kind of chilling and
Okay.
taking it day by day.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I see some of your posts
it's
on like Instagram. Like you got is there a gym coming up in Alaska?
yeah. So we're throwing a like a Halloween jam on the 28th here next weekend, and it's at the studio and it's catered to Halloween, so everyone's gonna be dressed up.
Oh,
Having
dope.
trying to have a good time with the kids and stuff like that. And there's gonna be
Yeah.
performances, battles, and vendors, and trying to keep it consistent as far as the events go in here because it doesn't really happen a lot, and our scene's really small.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we have that, and then we have another one in November 18th. It's for the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Okay.
Um, and we're just trying to bring everyone together, whoever's influenced and whoever was impacted by hip hop in their life out here, and bring them all together with all the elements and stuff like that. And yeah,
Is that a competition or like just a performance day?
that one is a competition as well. It's going to be battles, but there'll be other stuff on the side like graph
Yeah.
writing and stuff like that, and performances as well as far as emceeing and
DJing
and all that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
shout out to
word.
Ives. Ives is like the
Yeah.
mastermind behind all these events, man.
Dope. Is there breaking comp?
Honestly, no, not really.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of breakers here right now. Honestly, the at least from what I see, it's only me and Ives.
Okay.
Um, there's beginners out there, and there's people that break, but they don't come out to the jams, or they're just not consistently breaking
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as like competition goes, which is cool. Life happens.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
as far as breaking is really small right now, so we're just like catering to the whole just dance community in general.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. And that's a, beautiful thing that you guys are providing that, teaching that, showing, the new gens or whoever wants to learn to get involved. And so that's real good.
Absolutely.
That's real good.
Just trying
Cool.
to show them that we're here.
Yes, yes. And you guys done some, you and Ives, you guys done some great things in the past, like many years in the past years. You guys have been a lot of competitions. You guys are in a well-known crew, and so representing that and saying you're, from you got from Alaska, and so hell yeah, props to you, bro. Yes.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. So like, all right. So, oh yeah, do you have any goals coming up this 2024?
2024.
Yeah.
I guess just try to pop up to some jams and yeah, try not to put too much pressure on myself. If there's an opportunity that comes up, then I will.
Yeah.
Um, I'd like to do more one-on-ones. I don't really do a lot of one-on-ones and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, just try to be a little more active since I'll probably have some more free time now since I've
Cool.
dedicated this year to life.
Oh, right. For sure. Hell yeah, man. Cool. Um, I got some, we're gonna wrap it up, right? And so, hey, we got a couple questions. So, what is your all-time favorite breakdance move?
Oh shoot. Um, that's funny. I was kind of thinking about this the other day. I think
Okay. Hell yeah.
honestly, it's like Baby Mills is probably one of my favorite moves
Baby
ever.
meals? Yeah.
Yeah, I love Baby Mills, and yeah, I'll just stick to that. I'll stick to Baby
Baby
Mills.
meals? Oh yeah, baby meals are dope. I love those. When I first saw like regular windmills and then they started doing like I seen like halos and stuff, but then like when they do windmills, I'm like, oh no, baby mills. I'm like, damn, that looks dope. It's just like you're like bunching like a ball. Like, yeah, it
Yeah,
looks real dope. I love baby mills.
I honestly just feel like a kid when I'm doing it, and it feels hella cool. So
It does, yeah. So like I could do windmills, I could do baby mills. I feel like baby since I learned baby mills, I feel like baby mills feel more easier to do than regular windmills. I don't know if you feel like that, but I do.
for sure, I feel like it's less you don't have to be as flexible. Like if
Oh, right, yeah.
if you go hard with like regular windmills and go as fast as you can, you're gonna pull a groin or a hamstring or something.
Yeah,
Baby mills is cool. Like you don't gotta be too flexible.
for sure. And it looks tight. It looks dope too.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
cool. So next question. If you had a chance to battle with somebody, who would that be? Either somebody you want to battle against or somebody you want to team up on a 2 versus 2.
Ooh,
Could be anybody.
that's tough. I think, man.
I guess it dips into like, inspirational b-boys, like who do you looked up to in the past, or like, open doors to it could be anybody, honestly. Yeah.
I think I think a handful of the OGs in the scene it would be dope. Like Ken Swift and like K Mel and a lot of the older guys too, like people who I used to
Yeah.
watch, like Casper. A lot of those guys would be dope. Just to be around that energy.
Yeah.
As far as today's time, I don't really know because I haven't really watched a lot.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people that I admire is like Aleph is dope. People who kind of have a similar style with musicality would be sick. So like
Okay.
Aleph and like Hijack and like Supreme and all these guys. There's the list goes on, but
Yeah.
I guess it's someone who I could just feed off the music to as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. So like if we want to get in touch with you down the road, how can we find you?
You can get my cell number. I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'll give you my cell number.
Right.
You can hit me up on Instagram is probably the best way, and my email. My Instagram is, what is my Instagram? Jermz
man.
B.
Jermz.
Jermz.B. I think it's Jermz.B. Underscore Jermz with a Z dot B. And then my email is my last name, bulaong.jermine@gmail.com.
Dope. If you guys ever hit up Alaska, you know who to hit up. You got Jermz, his description. I'll put that on below, his contact info.
Yes, sir. Oh, follow my barber page as well. It's sorted by Jerm.
Yes. Okay.
Sorted by Jerm. Try to keep that social media presence a little up there. But yeah, if you're ever in town or if I have my stuff, let me know. I'll cut you up.
Yeah. I might have to hit up down there, get a nice fade from you or something.
Yes, sir. Let me know.
Yes. Dope. Cool, man. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Do you have any last takeaways for the viewers, like anything inspirational or knowledge that you want to give out to the viewers to, just know more about you, or any advice you want to give?
Yeah, I think everyone should probably put the phone down and be in the moment.
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything is okay. Embrace the pressure. Enjoy the journey. There's going to be ups and downs, but your time will come if you're persistent and consistent. And always strive to learn from other people, like talk to other people and be out there. And yeah, man, just be the best you can be as happy as you can be, spread the love, and just be you, accept yourself.
Yeah, 100. Love it. That's so dope. Dang, Jermz. Hey, thank you for being on the show. If you want to connect with more of Jermz, his info will be in the description below. If you want to find this episode or channel valuable, do me a favor, share this video, like this video, subscribe to this video, follow this video. Thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
House influence or something like that, like from Circle of Fire. So like that's our history where there's a lot of like more dancey, like vibey kind of dance. House influence or something like that, like from Circle of Fire. So like that's our history.